What is going on YouTube? It's a beautiful Tuesday out here in Sarasota, Florida. And we are just, let me see. We are headed to the gym. It is day 2. And it is back day, which means that I'm pretty excited for. We love a good back day. It's probably my second favorite. No, probably third. Honestly, it probably goes. I love training my chest, probably first, then arms and shoulders, and then back would probably be. I like training legs. Don't get me wrong, I do, but it's not like I don't just die over training legs, you know. I don't skip leg day, but I don't die over doing them. So, yep, that's what I'm currently doing. Sorry, last video I forgot to put my seatbelt on, so it was ringing the whole time. So sorry if it was kind of annoying, but no, I'm pretty excited about today. I woke up this morning. It's pretty early here, and got a little carbs in, got a little breakfast in. I usually try and eat like 30 minutes to an hour before I actually hit a workout, just because it helps a little bit with get that food digested in ya. I don't like to eat a ton of food before I work out, but just a little something, especially when I'm cutting, give me some energy. Right now, my typical just like pre-workout meal, I guess you could say, is typically just a little bit of 80-calorie bread that I can't remember the name of it, but that 80-calorie bread with, oh, and it's shaking bad today. 1 second. Let's see. Hopefully it stops, but yeah, some 80-calorie bread with some about 21 grams of honey, which is 60 calories of honey, and yeah, just a little bit of intro carbs before. But yeah, a little bit of carbs before, and then a lot of water. I usually try and drink right around 48 ounces before I come. So but I chug my water. I just try and get like two 24 ounces in really quick. Part of that is some of my pre-workout as well. So got my pre in here. Usually I use stim-free pre. Honestly, I like stim-free pre a lot better than I like stim pre. I usually just drink energy drink or drink something to get my caffeine in, but I just like stim free better. I typically go with the Gorilla Mode nitric oxide, or whatever it's called, and that's like my favorite supplement. Maybe I'll do like a supplement day with y'all. I know that the big thing that maybe you're probably watching this is just my journey with Tonka Ali and Fedosia aggressives to see like what it actually does to me. Right, we're on day 2. I think I'm supposed to cycle on for 60 days and then take some time off, like a month or something, and then go back on. So that's probably what I'll do. Just do a little 60-day. Who knows? Maybe I'll do more. I don't know. But as far as back day go, we'll probably hit. I'm trying to think what I want to actually do today. Typically on back day, I have 2 days that I work out my back a week, and I usually try and target different spots of the back. Like one day I'll do more rows, whether that's cable, any other variation of a cable, or any machine variation pull, and then just a standard barbell pull. Do quite a bit of rows, and then I'll do more row focused. What the row focus does is it helps with the thickness of the back. Right, so you guys got to think of the back like in bodybuilding terms. You want a good thickness because it creates more of a round sculpture like as soon as you cut down, giving your back more of a pop, right? Whereas like doing pull down, or not pull downs, but more lat focused, right? Yeah, more pull downs instead of rows. You're getting more of that Dorito shape, right? Which is good. That's what you want, is a small, tiny waist, big upper body, big upper shoulders, and create that illusion. Well, how do you get that illusion? You have to throw in pull downs to help widen the actual back itself. And then obviously just try not to do it. The problem is with back is you can also activate a lot of your abdomen, right? And especially if in bodybuilding terms or in art, right? All this is just art and sculpting. You want to have a small waist. Like that is the goal, is to have a small waist. Well, if you're doing a bunch of work, a bunch of heavy abdomen and heavy maybe, you know, where you're activating a lot of your abs, your side ab will grow, causing it to kind of bulge a little bit, and you want it pretty tight. I genetically don't have super good. I don't have a tiny waist. I don't have a big waist, super big waist, but I don't have a tiny waist. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'll probably focus more on rows today. I'm kind of feeling rows a little bit more today than I am pull downs, but I'll switch it up. Whatever I do one day, I'll do the opposite, and then I'll start next week. I guess, what did I do last week? I think I did pull downs last week. So yeah, we'll do rows today. And you'll kind of see, I usually try and shoot for 11 sets, 11 to 12 sets of each one, just depending on how I'm feeling. And I train really, really intense. You guys are probably, and we'll see that. I train really, really intense. I don't get in there to the gym and just kind of dink off, and I'm not there for a long time. I get in, get out, get my shit done, and then go on with the rest of my day. But yep, we're gonna go chase the Bernies. We're gonna go get a Suli pump, you know. I know you guys haven't ever gotten a Suli pump yet, right? If you probably were watching this, you probably watched Sam Sulek. Dude's an absolute animal, and I just love the dude's content, so I named my pumps after him. The Suli pump, which is just a wild pump, you know. We got the citrulline. I got the citrulline and that pre-workout. I'm actually gonna start drinking my pre, but anyway, I can't lie, I did sleep last night, but I'm a little groggy this morning. But we're getting it in. And I swear, dude, these roads are so crappy. I think they're so bumpy here in Sarasota. But let's see. And then afterwards, we got 15 minutes of cardio. I actually did weigh in this morning at my all-time low. I think my scale at home says 181, but there's no way I'm that light. Like, I'm not 181. I think the scale's off. But that's what I've been measuring by. So I kind of got to stick with it to track my progress, because I don't want to go to another scale. But it probably is off. I anticipate I'm probably like probably 185, 186 right now. Still losing quite a bit of weight. So, oops. Anyway, well, enough talk. Let's get in there. All right, guys. So we're first gonna start off, as I mentioned in the car. We're gonna do a lot more row focus today. So first, we're gonna start off with a little barbell bent over row. I like to do this. This is gonna help create a lot of thickness in the back, right? So if you think about it, when the back, you have upper, right? You have your lats. It comes down, kind of that thickness, which is what this helps create, that density in the back. So I typically on my back days try and go for 11 to 12 sets. Okay, I do 2 sets to failure on majority of them. So I'll start off with this, and this is just a warm up, and then I'll go heavy on my 2 sets, and then I'll typically do a drop set all out. So I'll just start with this. So we're just going here on this first one just to really feel it. I'm not going too heavy, but on all my sets I try and stick between 10 and 20 reps on all of them. You'll never see me go really below 10 reps on most of my workouts. So we'll stick to this. Biggest thing is just feeling a good squeeze, right? Getting good form and really squeezing it, holding it at the top for a couple seconds and going down. So, all right, we're feeling a little burny today. We're feeling a little Bernie Sanders today. We're feeling a good pump right now. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, we're feeling a pretty good pump right now, but we're gonna fill a little top set here, and then we're gonna do a little drop set. So top set's like 225. I'll do it for however many as I can, without dropping form or losing form. And then we'll do a little drop set. So here we go. This is where you gotta do it deep, right? This is where you separate yourself from the fucking small guys to the big dudes. Is right here on these last set. Big things, just make sure you keep good form here. Don't lose that form, we're gonna squeeze it. Come on, 3 more. Squeeze it. 1, 2, 3. More gas. Alright, so we just got finished doing some pullover or barbell rows. We're now gonna do, I love this machine. Really activates that lower back thickness, right? I don't do any deadlifting. And so for me, this is kind of where I get my lower back thickness, right? And that depth. But as far as music goes, okay, what I listen to in the gym is I kind of listen to slow alternative music. But when you're in the gym, okay, try never to be on your phone. Like, don't ever be on your phone. Okay, just get in here, get out. We'll put on a playlist. It's gonna get you pumped. I listen to like some slow music to help me just feel the squeeze better. But we're gonna hop into this. Okay, on this first set here, you guys notice, dude, I'm just kind of warming up, right? I'm just kind of feeling where I'm gonna actually activate that lower back before I add any weight, right? So it's just kind of slow and controlled. On this first set, keep that chest high. All right, we don't want to activate any shoulder. Just straight back. Feels super good. That middle of that back. All right, slow and controlled to get the full stretch. Really feel it. That's the thing, is you don't gotta go super, super heavy on these. Right, it's about slow and controlled, always feeling it, but it's intensity. So on these first ones, first set is just nice. Slow, and I'm just kind of feeling it. And then I'll go heavier, and when I go heavier, I'll know exactly what to squeeze, right? That muscle-mind connection is super important. Just to kind of get on this first one, so you know what you're working, right? I'm not trying to activate my bicep at all. It's just straight back, slow, and controlled. Let's go 2 more. 1. 2, slow. 3. Whew. There we go. All right. As far as rest in between sets go, I'm typically like, probably like about 60 to 90 seconds is typically where I'm at. I'm sorry, 90 to 120. I usually rest like 1:30 to 2 minutes, especially on these, right? I'm really exerting myself on these, so it's really big for me to make sure I'm getting adequate rest, especially when I'm in a cut, right? I'm only at 1,800 calories right now. And when you're in a caloric deficit, it's really, really hard to continue to push at lower frequencies and intensity, but 90 seconds is what I found kind of my sweet spot as far as rest in between sets go. So we're gonna do that. We're also gonna do a drop set. On most of my sets, I really only do like right around 2 sets, and then I'll do a drop set. So technically it's 3 total sets, right? Go for around 11 to 12. And that's what we're gonna do. So let's get after it. Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 8. Slow, controlled. Feel that stretch and the squeeze. 4. All right. Alright. 8. 11. Oh. Come on. 13. 13. 15. Slow and controlled. Okay. Here we go. 15. 1. 2. 3. Drop set here on this last one. We're really just gonna focus on squeezing the shit out of there. Right, so I'm about to wait. Just being slow and controlled, and be able to really just hone in that muscle-mind connection, and you're gonna grow a lot quicker, right? Put your ego at the door, leave the ego at the door. Right. I'm actually gonna grab them both on this one. Right, oh, stretch that out. Back up. On this one, you really want to make sure that you keep that chest pretty high, right? We're not trying to activate shoulders or a bicep. Oh. Go a couple more. 5 more. 1, 2, 3. 5. We're done. Woo. Get in here, get your shit done. Get out. Let's go. All right. So, like I said kind of before, it's mainly just a big row focus, guys. I got an absolute nasty pump right now. Like it's pretty extreme, which is Feels so good. Feels super, super good. But we're gonna finish here. We're gonna do, I kind of did a little single arm on that last workout. And you guys can do that, but you can also kind of do a little variation, kind of whatever you're feeling, whatever you get a better squeeze with, right? On this one, I also like to do one arm every once in a while. Right, really just let it back chest high and just feel it. But since I did a single arm on that one, we're gonna go more two arm, I guess you could say, on this one. So again, this is first set. Typically I go 3 sets, right? First set, I just go to squeeze it. I just want to make sure that my form's good, make sure that that muscle-mind connection is now here for this one, right? Before we go all out with some weight, okay? This feels so good. See if you notice here, right, my chest is still high, right, but I'm letting that stretch. And then really slow and controlled squeeze. Okay, that's all it is. You don't need to get fancy in here. Right? You don't need to get fancy. Right, you gotta be a little psycho, but you don't gotta be fancy. Down, feel that stretch. Like serious, if you guys aren't getting a crazy back pump, just slow shit down. Like slow down and squeeze. Here we go, 3 more. Honestly, that felt like super, super good weight. I don't know how much more I'm gonna go up, but that felt like a really, really good weight. But yeah, biggest thing is slow and controlled. Right, make sure that you're actually targeting what you're supposed to be targeting. Okay? And you'll see gains. You'll see mass improvements. You'll see weight go up slowly, but that's slow and controlled for back. All right, so just some thoughts off the top of my head as I'm sitting here. As far as the gym goes, like, it is, it's hard when you come in here and like guys, there's a lot of people on a lot of shit in here, right? We compare ourselves a ton to the guys that, you know, are huge and big, right? I'm not a big guy. I'm not super big. I'm not the strongest guy in the gym. I'm not the biggest by any means. But dude, you just gotta be happy and content with kind of where you're at in your journey. All right, we get in here, don't compare yourself to others. Get in here, get your shit done, get zoned in, right? And get out, right? But your self-worth doesn't need to be completely tied to your appearance in the gym, right? It's more of a journey, right? Enjoy where you're at currently, enjoy the process of it. And you'll find yourself coming in here with a better attitude, you'll be able to push yourself more. But like, dude, if you're a natural athlete and you plan on staying natural, then like, it's gonna take a lot more time and you just gotta be patient. Right? Like, I understand for me, like, it's really, really hard because I come in here and like some guys are younger than me and freaking twice the size of me, right? So you just got to be patient, enjoy the journey. Like, I just love to get in here and help get my mindset right, but you don't need to come in here and compare yourself, right? Your self-worth doesn't need to be tied necessarily all to the gym. And we'll talk about that more later, but just come in here, lift your weight, focus on the squeeze, get zoned in, and just don't compare yourself, especially if you're natural. Like, guys, it's really hard to compete against dudes that are just, you know, juiced up in a sense. So let's go. Nice. Yep, that's nice. That is nice. You gotta get a little psycho. Little drop set here. Little drop set. We're gonna go pretty light on this last one. Nice. Oh, stretch. That feels good. Slow and controlled chest high. Right, shoulders back. Squeeze it. Yep. Sorry, I didn't reach my. 5 more here. My back is shot. My back is absolutely obliterated. What's on this last one? Oh. Nice. I got an absolute nasty back pump. We'll show you later. All right, so we're gonna finish the workout with some pull downs. Okay, some single arm, just regular cable. Okay, I know we talked a lot about, you know, just the row. No, all you, bro. Yeah, just the row, right? But you gotta hit a little bit of that lat, right? Like that lat, we want that burrito. That's what we're going for. So we're gonna do a little single arm. Okay, just go light here, you know, to finish it. Feel it, right? I'm not going heavy here. This is 30 pounds, but nice and slow and controlled, right? Control the weight. My back is fried. I like to do these as a burnout, right? There's 2 sets, all I can do, right? No top failure. Go to complete failure. Ow. 3 more. Start feeling at my shoulder. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm gonna keep it in my back. Stretch it. I'm getting such a good squeeze off of this. I love it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you shouldn't be feeling too much in that. It is kind of muscle in this, but yeah, it's probably just for the
Let's go.
You're going to give it 2
Couple more.
There you go. 1. And 2.
3 more.
So where are you feeling now? Other than the concept?
Okay. Such a nice squeeze. You can also do this as like the pullovers with the cables, which is fine too. You know, whatever you feel is best, whatever honestly gets you the better squeeze is what you need to be doing. Right here. Just slow and control. It's the biggest thing, right? Control that weight. But honestly, this is my first time ever like filming in front of a big group like this. Honestly, I thought I was gonna be pretty nervous. Pretty nervous filming in front of a pretty large crowd, but I don't think people care, you know? And I don't really care what they think about me. I'm in here just doing my stuff, and you shouldn't care either. If you're watching this and you're like feel like you're self-conscious, I promise you, like there are dudes in here that are jacked and they're so self-conscious. Okay? The bigger you are, the bigger the body dysmorphia is what I like to say. So just be proud of where you're at, you know? Enjoy the process. All right, so we just finished here. We didn't get the last clip, sorry for you guys. But listen, just some piece of advice, like don't say I never did nothing for you. Slow it down on back day. Okay, just don't say I never did nothing for you, but if you slow it down, okay, I promise you're gonna get way better contractions. It's gonna feel a lot better. Muscle-mind connection is gonna be there, and slowly over time, you're gonna see stronger and stronger. Your back's gonna start coming. You're gonna look like a freaking burrito. You wanna look like a Dorito? Okay, control the weight, right? Control the weight, slow control. What we're gonna do is we're gonna finish off with, I always like to finish off my back days with just going absolutely incredibly insane on pull-ups, which incredibly insane is probably right around 4 or 5 because my back is absolutely obliterated right now. I feel like I just got out of the war, but all right, well, let's get this dude. A little wide grip here. I'm about to take flight is what you want to do. You want to act like you're taking flight. Oh, my back is shot. It is absolutely shot. Oh. Little kip. Okay, we're done. That's it, Pedro. I cannot do anymore. That is it. I literally can't do it anymore. Woo. From the side, guys, we're losing some weight. Right, we got a little bit more weight we got to lose, but guys, my back is feeling absolutely insane right now. Go back, double bicep. And a little lat spread. Pump is absolutely nasty right now. We should get rested. Alright guys. Well, there's my first official back day in the books. Right. Alrighty. Well, just got done with a little back day. Had to eat on a little conference call, so we're running a little bit late as far as my my glycogen levels. Feeling a little depleted. I need to go restore them. For those of you that don't really know what I'm talking about, after you work out, your glycogen levels drop and are depleted, and so, oh shoot. All right, sorry we fell down. But no, your glycogen levels get depleted, and then that's why it's always, when people always talk about like intro and post carbs, that's kind of what they're talking about. You want to, before you go to the gym, you want to have your carbs to help give you a pump, right? It's instant sugars. That's why, like, you see a lot of guys, they'll eat honey or different things like that, or Sour Patch Kids or whatever, Rice Krispie treats. Okay, the reason they're doing that is just because it helps with the pump, get the blood flow, get a nice little carb pump. But after the gym, that's like why dextrose, as Sam Sulek would call it, that's what it is called, but dextrose is really, really good after the gym, because it just helps your glycogen levels be restored, and your body absorbs a lot of nutrients because it's depleted, right? It's like a sponge is the best way I can describe it. When you're working out, you drain everything, and then your body will absorb more right after you work out. That's like, there's been studies that shown like you can eat a donut after working out. You can eat really some other things, but it's not preferred, but like I always typically have like pineapple or other things after my workout to help restore the glycogen and help really just feel better in a sense, get the most optimal gains. But yeah, no, it was good. Some of my weak points of my back, like my lower back, I feel like is pretty solid. It's not super bad. My upper back, I definitely have my upper back is definitely bigger. I still got some love handles around my waist. It's hard to lose. Obviously we're cutting right now, so that will go away hopefully, but we're just still, I carry so much water around there. So if you feel bad that you don't have this tiny little waist, and that's where you carry a lot of your weight. Now a lot of that's genetics, right? I don't carry a lot of my weight in my legs. I don't carry a lot of my weight in my butt. I mean, I do have a bigger butt in a sense, which kind of sounds weird, but like I just do. But I carry a ton of my weight in my abdomen. Like it's just, I think most men actually do carry most of their weight. But yeah, so most of my weight is held in my abdomen, which is a lot. Like that's why I have to drink a ton of water. It's weird. Like some of you guys are like, oh dude, I'm not losing weight, or I'm really filmy in a sense. Like you can tell when someone's like hard and grainy, right? Probably because they drink a lot of water. The more water you drink, the more it gets replenished and goes through your body. And if you want to get leaner, you got to drink more water. If you don't really care about leanness, like, plus it just helps fill your workouts, and it's so healthy for you to drink a substantial amount of water. It will help with your pumps. But anyway, where I'm going with this is my back. You can kind of see a little love, you know, just a little tender, small little fat around the outside. So we're gonna try and trim that up as we continue to cut. So anyway, strength wise, I feel like I've lost a ton of strength over the last little while as
as I've been cutting. We're kind of filming this halfway through my cut. So I've lost a lot of weight. I used to be upwards of like 208 pounds. So I've lost a lot of weight. And I still have a little bit of film left that I gotta get rid of. But hey, we're just taking it day by day. We're happy with the progress we've made so far. That's the other thing. If you guys ever get disappointed, just go back and look at some photos where you were previously. Especially as a natural. Right? If you're comparing yourself to dudes that are on roids, and I kind of talked about this at the gym, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but some of y'all just need to understand that you're not going to be grainy year round. It's impossible. And you're not going to get that lean that quick unless you have unless you're enhanced, right? So, but I'd rather just stick to the natural. Kind of see what my body's capable of. I'm not saying I'll never hop on in a sense, but it's not going to be till I'm like 30, 35, 40 maybe, right? I got pretty good genetics as far as being able to develop muscle naturally. So, but we're just going to keep pushing to see what my limit is as far as naturally goes. Plus, sometimes less is more in life, right? Those steroids and those different things will help you obviously in the gym, but I feel like it makes everything else outside of the gym harder. And now that might kind of sound weird because I think you do get a lot harder. Right? You actually do get harder because you got a lot more testosterone running through you. So, but no, you can't compare yourself. It's a journey. Like I hate when people are just so obsessed, like, especially nowadays. Everyone's so instant dopamine, so instant like, oh, I need it now, I need to be this, I need to be that. You compare yourself and you beat yourself up so bad. Like, guys, just stop. Like, just stop. Get in the gym and just make your own progress. That's all I'm saying. I'm not the biggest guy by any means. I'm pretty freaking small, actually, compared to a lot of dudes. But I've also never taken anything, and I understand that. Like, I'm not disappointed in how I look. I'm not super shredded either, and I'll get there. But you know, it's all about the journey, enjoying it. It's not about the destination. You guys have probably heard that too. So we got our cardio done. We had 40 minutes today on the good old incline treadmill. I think I put my incline at 7.5 to 8, and I increase it slowly. And I keep my speed around just steady state, like 2.9, 3 is typically where I'm at. I don't hold on to the sides. You don't want to hold on to the sides of the cardio machine. Just take your hands off. But no, my back feels really good, dude. Gonna go get some protein in. I typically have a protein shake right after. I don't have it today with me, but I'll go home and have it. And then that's where I have my carbs too. I usually have fruit right after the gym, like pineapple or some other fruit that I have. So anyway, yeah, dude, today's a good day. I got some other plans. I got to work. It's lucky I create my own schedule, so I can kind of work when I want, however long I want. You know, I'm definitely blessed that way as far as that goes. So if you're ever interested in knowing more about what I do, just DM me on Instagram. If you're not following the Instagram too, I don't want to be someone that just plugs a lot, you know. But Jake Holgate Fit is the account. It's just starting. I think I only have 500 followers. But we're gonna get there, dude. This is a journey. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So anyway, well, I'm about to pull into my apartment. But have a good day. Work hard. Enjoy life, guys. Just take a couple minutes and just detox from Instagram or whatever, YouTube, Just name off 3 or 4 things that you're grateful for. I promise it'll change your day for sure. You'll feel more grateful. You'll feel happier with where you're at. Like, it's a superpower in a sense. Gratitude is the strongest emotion if you can tap into it. Most people don't tap into that emotion. Most people they tap into the depressed, sad emotion, which is fine too in some instances, but it's also like you gotta find other emotions. You gotta be grateful, and gratitude is the strongest in my opinion. So anyway, well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna stop talking now. So I love y'all. Peace.